Okay, welcome back to the vlog, and this episode is a very exciting one. I've got my brother's 21st, so we're staying at the Ritz Carlton. Now, does the Ritz Carlton live up to the hype? Is it what they say it is? We've just read the book, The New Gold Standard, talking about the credo, the standard they uphold here. So let's test it out. And we've just got the rooms. I'll take you for a tour. Okay, here we go. Got a little wardrobe, luggage room, the toilet, the bathroom of course, marbling, beautiful. Oh, we got a bath here, didn't even realize. I will be having a bath later, that is for sure. We've got the TV, don't know what we'll put on TV right now, but that's okay. Oh yeah, big king size bed, you know what's gonna happen on there later tonight. How's that? Oh, stop it. Cookie and a Ritz Carlton letter. Gotcha. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll check out here. Gonna undo that. As that pull downstairs. So this is the Bali Ritz Carlton, and never in my life have I spent $1,300 on 2 nights. Like I said, special occasion, brother's birthday. I do it anytime. So it's exposure to the next level. And I was just talking to the lady, so it's probably about 10 grand, maybe 15 grand a month, and you can live here. So once I'm doing 100K a month, I'll live here. For sure. Now, before we go down to the pool and the beach and go and explore everywhere, just wanted to give a quick tip for anyone in the online sales space. So this is a mistake I made for the first time ever in my sales journey. So last Monday, I was supposed to be onboarding for a trading offer, selling like how to get into Forex trading, etc., etc. And what I did, I was offered the job probably around 3 weeks ago. He told me, yep, you've got the job. And then we agreed once I'm in Bali, I'll start on the Monday that just went past. It's now a Sunday. And what happened then, I'm like, okay, cool, everything checks out, lead flow looks good, I'll get my own setter on, be closing some deals, done the math, probably like a 25K per month potential, done right, of course. I know there are a lot of different variables. However, what I did, I accepted that offer probably about 3 weeks ago, and I stopped networking, stopped interviewing for other roles, and then I told companies that I got offered the position, I told them that I was starting with a new company. So fast forward to 3 weeks later, those companies that offered me the position, they've actually got their closers positions filled. So those roles are no longer available. I told them, I said, no, hey, I'm starting with this new company. So we get to Monday that just went past, the sales manager was ghosting me, didn't reply to me, and a few other guys in one of the sales community I'm in didn't reply to any of us. We were all supposed to be onboarding last week. And so I keep following up. Of course you're gonna follow up, right? And I know the job interview process was flawless. I did everything I teach. I was offered the position on the job interview, so it wasn't that. My follow-up procedure after that, by reviewing the calls and learning the script, was flawless. I know it was, because I know the fucking industry. And then didn't reply, and he only replied like yesterday or the day prior, after all the follow-up attempts saying, hey, there's no longer a high-ticket offer. So he's like, yeah, but look, you can come in as a DM closer, close in a low ticket, yada, yada, yada. I just said, hey, thanks for getting back to me. I'm looking for a live closing call position. It's not gonna work out, like, I'm not gonna be a DM closer. The main takeaway and lesson here, onboard for multiple offers and say yes until you're actually on an offer taking calls. So even if a sales manager or a company's like, yes, look, you're with our company, you're gonna start on this date, and then all of a sudden something happens that's out of your control, that's 3 weeks of time that I've wasted of not networking and looking for another. The solution here is to constantly be networking and applying for interviews, even if you've got one lined up or even if you are currently on one. I always used to think, I'm like, no, I want to be loyal to one company, don't want to offer hop. But this space is ruthless. This space is ruthless. I'm going to onboard for multiple companies because it's my paycheck at the end of the day. I've got to do what's best for me. I'm a contractor, I'm not an employee. So that's the takeaway, that's the lesson. Now let's go to the beach. All right, we have made it down to the beach. Hopefully it's not too windy. I may or may not have forgot the wind muffler for the mic, but it is okay. Just kicking back, cruising, getting some sun by the pool, sipping on coconuts, cannot complain. So just a little moment of gratitude. Started on the Gold Coast, then we went to Koh Samui, Thailand, Bangkok in there. Now we'll set up base in Bali for the remainder of the year. So this is a lovely treat. Happy birthday, bro. This is gonna be a fucking awesome 2-day trip. Now, I also forgot to mention, after listening to the book, the Ritz Carlton book, everyone's got a $2,000 USD budget per stay. And I met someone in Koh Samui. They worked at the Ritz Carlton in Koh Samui, and they're like, we will actually lose money on the customer to make their trip better so they come back. So now we're playing a challenge. We've got 2,000 USD per person over the next 2 nights, 3 days. Let's try and utilize it. So let's see if we can get away with it. Is the Ritz Carlton hype really true? Can we get the $2,000 worth of extra free bonuses to make our trip better? Let's find out. So we will discover that today. I think it is now appropriate for a steak dinner with potentially a glass of wine. Yo. I'm in the Ritz Carlton. Just wanted to film myself walking through this with all the pillars in the back. Yeah. Now, just for reference, this is all of the Ritz Carlton. We're at like this little golf course, top level. All of that you see behind me, this is huge. This is acres on acres of luxury hotels and living. In the Ritz Carlton meeting room. No cereals, gotta balance. All right, so it's the next day. Just had a birthday breakfast with my brother Zen, and now we're at the gym, gotta work it off. So, had a few pastries this morning. The abs have gone into hibernation. Let's get them coming back.
I've been eating too many pastries.
All right, so we finished up the gym session and we've now arrived at a place in the Ritz Carlton called the Hydro Pools. Got a little cut there. Thought this weight was a med ball and slammed it on the ground to go do some med ball slams, and it rebounds, hit me right in the lip, smashes my headphones. We've spotted some monkeys. Hello, mate. All right, so we're down at the beach in a nice cabana, getting the deep work session done. So yes, we have some fun, train in the gym, have a nice feed, but we still got to get the work done. Overall, Ritz Carlton, 48 hours at the Ritz Carlton has been a phenomenal experience. We're doing Koh Samui Ritz Carlton end of this year, so I'll vlog that as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a phenomenal day.